Hi, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow part 4. Again, I have all the content warnings on the description as well. I said them on the previous episode, I'm not gonna say them on this one again, but I have them in the description, okay? So if you have any of those things, just so you know, yeah, okay? I mean, if you can't watch any of those things or see or yeah, whatever, you know, okay? Let's start. Okay, we are here, yeah? You probably have a bit of time before you're needed at the library. Yeah, we're here. Can't wait to play. No, we can do all of them, yeah? Swing by the diner first. You head towards the diner. Tricky. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with tantalizing smell of breakfast. Warn the patrons of the danger. Doomsday's coming. No, I'm not gonna do that because they already think my family is freaking crazy and everything. They would think that I am. That's the wrong way to approach this. Talk to him. He's hello. Hi, you slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. Oh! The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. Ah, they're doing the cross thingies. Let me see the sound. Okay. What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that the sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like big pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? What? I don't even understand. Big pen? What big pen? The pink ones that... I don't know. I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. Yeah, I think like this kind of stuff are made by very sadistic people. It's just something to do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. No, that's very bad. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to really get into the grisly details, you can tell me, I won't judge. So, try your tea. Yeah, try. You take a gentle sip of your tea. Sybil was right. You can already feel it begin to ease some of the strain and tension from last night's events. Well, not a lot of folks take to Jaga so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here. It's supposed to be super healthy, but it definitely makes for a challenging drink. Color me impressed. What if you don't believe me about last night? Yeah. I could tell you about last night, but what if you don't believe me? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. Should I tell? Yeah, let's try to... I forgot the word. I'm sorry, I'm not very well today, okay? I forgot the word. I can't remember the word. What the fuck is happening to my English? Oh my god. Brain. Work. How is it? What's the word? Warn him? I think whatever. Delivery. Tell. You spill the beans. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow. That is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. Now that I think about why she's looking at me like that. Woman, go back to your daily obsess, okay? Leave me alone. Now that I think about it, when the cops came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out to the woods to look for someone. It must have been two. They seemed so disconnected from it. I figured it wouldn't be very serious, but wow. What if the cops are in on it? They seem weirdly suspicious. Sure, they've seen much worse. I don't think so. Small town cops not knowing how to do their jobs? Sounds about right. Well, let's not judge about all the small town cops, okay? Some of them are pretty good. They seem weirdly suspicious. I don't get it. They saw Stella's footage. They saw what happened out there, but it feels like so far all they've done is hound me. Hey, I don't know if it helped your anxiety, but even if they think you did something, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't bother going after you. Those cops come in here every day, and I feel like I know them pretty well by now. And let me tell you, they have no follow-through. I can't tell you the number of complaints they just drop after a day or two. And I'll vouch for you if they try anything. Oh, thank you. I hadn't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? What? Do you regret moving here? You should get out of here before things get any worse. Take me with you. Do you regret moving here? Why she keeps looking at me like that? Woman, leave me alone. I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Oh, my cables are pissing me off. Oh, he's nice. What do you mean I hadn't pegged you as a transplant? What do you... I don't understand. Let me know if you happen across any leads. Yeah, let's not tell him... Should I tell him to get out of here? Should I? She's gonna look at me very badly again if I say that. Let me know if you happen across any leads, okay? We're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Oh man, it looks like my shift is starting. Hopefully the jackass had a chance to start working its magic. I think someone came. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll tell you... I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half-wave before disappearing into the bar. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Let's go to the store now. Do I have time? Yeah. Nice. Who dat? This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. Can we take some mac and cheese? Authentic rock. Ooh. What's that? Minerals, authentic rocks. Pulled from the Scarlet mine. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. You should leave town, there are monsters in the woods. To buy chips or something to talk to you. What you doing on your phone? Hi, I'm Timmy. I just got to town yesterday. Yeah, I know, Mom told me. Should I keep continue bugging him? What's your name? Miles. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or... Miles sighs. I guess, yeah, Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips, I don't care. What the hell? I'm not about that. Wouldn't that be stealing? If Kanika cares about running the place right, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. She inherited the store, and I don't want to keep getting suckered into working here just because I'm her brother. We make most of our money on bulk orders anyways. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. No, don't take. I'm good. I'm good, thanks. Have it your way. I don't want to ask him what he's doing on your phone. It's none of my business. And he's gonna think I'm crazy. So, see ya, Miles. Miles doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. Head to the library. Let me say first. You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh hey, you made it! Oh, they're there. Oh, is a doggy. Saw Stella and point at all of the books before heading over to her table. Okay. You head over to Stella and Kanika's table and settle in. Look at the face! Oh my god. You made it. Glad you could join us. Morning, Dimmy. You look tired. And your brother looks stupid. Snitch on Miles. Nah. Yeah, the estate isn't the easiest place to get a good 8 hours. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Kanika, you can't just tell someone they look tired. Say that. It was pretty hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I can't say I got a wink myself. Yeah, same. Oh my god, I can't. Look at that. Look at that. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Oh! Before I forget, we gotta talk about that photo you sent me this morning. Kanika, check this out. Demi found it in Tabby's garden this morning. Right in line of sight of her room. What in the world is that liquid around it? It looks like pus. Do you think it's Wayne? Those boots are too big to be Tabitha's. I can't say I'm thrilled at the thought of someone watching my room. I don't know if there's a connection to what happened in the woods, but it felt worth texting Stella about it. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha. I mean, they know. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it could be that creep we saw outside of the general store last night? He knew your name and those footprints match up with the mining getup. Wow, apparently I missed a lot last night, huh? You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him. Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened in the woods last night. Like what? I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have that whole prophecy of impending doom angle to explore, and this photo is weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If whoever left those prints is sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered. What? Hey there, strangers! And literal strangers. Hi. Introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Dimi, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Oh. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's strong. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and only librarian. Oscar is amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my text, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know the crowd she hangs around with. I know this episode has some things with kids, and I'm not excited about it. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. Drugs. I went out there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? Yeah. It's this great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Yeah. She's like that, but because I said ditchlings? Ditchlings? That's actually where we came in today. Have you ever heard of them? They're a cryptid, and seeing one's supposed to mean a disaster's around the corner. Doesn't ring a bell. Thank, worth a shot. Okay, if you were say trying... Look at that. If you were say trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? Your daughter. I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Oh. Here, have a biscuit, old girl. Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as he swallows it whole. Oh my god, so I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. Jesus, woman. You're pissing me off. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. If I were you, I would keep my loved ones close in the coming days. Man's already dead. It's nothing that we can't get to the bottom of. Whatever's out there in the woods has been brutalizing the local wildlife. Get out while you still can. Mystical. If I were you, I would keep my loved ones close in the coming days. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Don't mind Timmy, she's been hanging out with Stella too much. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble and would make sure to keep her eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Timmy, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Gorem. Just grab the whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. Alright. This is gonna be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Oh. History of the Scarlet Hollow Coal Mines. Scylla Scarlet, soldier, woodsman leader, Appalachian folk master. Wait, is it? Are we like in an Appalachian town? Oh my god, I love this stuff. Reading is for suckers. Let Kanika and Stella to the work. Jesus. Okay, let's see about the coal mines. Oh wow. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars. Exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy, Scylla Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to that bloodiest of wars. leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry, managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet estate that was until 1895 the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. Casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son Theodore, his brother Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the Battle of the War, managed to put the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune. Through him. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. He grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness, for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. That land would become Scarlet Hollow, but it started as a simple log cabin, built by Silas's own two hands, occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered the rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. You're finished with this one. Flip through Appalachian folk monsters. A few entries catch your eye. I'm dying over here. Explore Wampus Cat, a large cat-like creature with a loud holding voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out in pain. Tommyknockers, enigmatic cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief. Tylipo, a small creature with a long tail and white yellow eyes. Okay, let's see the Wampus Cat. Often linked to Cherokee legends, some cite the Wampus Cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down and by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of the region from its evil. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wild cat, witnessed forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's belt, but was soon discovered, and for her indiscretion, she was fused with a pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness, and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Tommyknockers. Tommyknockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. Their name for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners, forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. Tiny Paw. Oh, it's a doggy. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he'd drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail, shot off by the hunter's rifle. Guess this'll have to do, he said to his dog and threw the tail in a pot to cook a soup. What about the hair, dude? He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed, satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scrubbing across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been, and in the gloom he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. "I want my taily paw." High, hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. "Go away," he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. "I want my tail, paw," the creature growled again. "I'll get my dog after you," the hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. "I want my tiny paw." Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leaped from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was Chimney, standing alone in the woods. "You're done here." That face, oh my god. You close the book and put it back. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. That was a long reading. Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the teachlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Tough. Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Sarah quickly slams her books up. "Oh hey Pixel, you might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find." "Haha, don't worry little guy, I didn't forget your treats." Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Goes to town. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all, hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? No, leave Pixel be. We decide to leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to solving. Let me know if you'll need anything. Any luck with Rosalina? Have you had any luck with Rosalina? Haha, not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'd happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual hunts. What was that you were saying about nuclear incident? Do you think there's a cult here? Talk about veins of Scarlet. Do you think Wayne factors into any of these? But yeah, what about the nuclear incidents? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 PT.4, carrying a live warhead, broke up mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the 2 bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch, which failed to trigger on descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, it's conventional explosive disintegrated in mid-air. But most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. So the nuke made a Disney. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. There'd be so many things here. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. Absolutely not. Also, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. I think we're good. I'm just saying, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know. Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Do you think there's a cult here? You lean in and quietly whisper to Stella and Kanika. Do you guys think that there's like a cult here? Those cops were awfully suspicious, almost like they're trying to cover something up. Maybe the teachlings were actually nudists doing some sort of weird list. We're like summoned, a lot of folks here feel tense and close. Maybe the teachlings were like summoned. No. Leave it at that. Because if there were a cult here, I think we know about it. Talk about veins of Scarlet. So about the coal mines here. Kanika visibly shudders. I get cold sweats just thinking about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak for yourself. I love a good crevasse. What happened after the mine collapse? From poor working conditions, columnists yeah. What happened after the mine collapse? The book just kinda glosses over that. There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethically run business. No offense or anything, I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. Because they really seem to have a bone to pick with just... Yeah, you guys really seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. That's what happens when someone directly causes a monumental disaster. Especially in a small town like this, people tend to spit when they hear your name. You got run out of town on a rail, you know. And that's not a figure of speech. Back then they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. There's a big mural of it over on the far wall. You got off easy if you ask me. Coming from the mines. What if there's something toxic in the mines? Poisoning the town. Wayne seems sick. The mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. Yeah, what about Wayne? I'm just curious about Wayne. What if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning the town? Wayne seems sick. Honestly, that sounds like one of the most plausible explanations we've had so far. What about the teachlings? I don't know, maybe there's some sort of parasite down in the mines. Maybe it infected Wayne and maybe Wayne infected the local wildlife. That's stupid. Yeah, that could... No! Talk about Scylla, Scarlet. Rich guy in the south? I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations will think when they look back on us. One of those burial ground situations like a poltergeist. This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself, no offense. I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Yes, I figured old money from the south wouldn't be great, but yeah, sure did some things to get where he was, huh? That book is a perfect example of why you should use multiple sources for your research instead of trusting the first thing you read on a subject. Yep, it was a monster. The mines made a lot of money during the Civil War too, and you can probably guess which side the North Carolinian business owner would be working for. Sorry you're related to him. This town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. In a way, this town is stuck in the past and built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself, no offense, but maybe that's why the teachlings are here. None taken. Why would the teachlings be here now though? Scarlet Hollow's been like this for as long as I can remember. Talk about Appalachian folk monsters. These things are domino. No. Do you think Wayne is a dominoker? What? Just to tell me the Tabitha story. I totally forgotten about it. Maybe it has something to do, like her mom was telling her, maybe. My mom used to tell me that Tabitha story back when I was little. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and take it out of my stomach if I did. Love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was the chimney from Tabitha, the one that was left after the thing did happen. After the thing did whatever it did. Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Tabitha. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. It's raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days, chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Like they could be mountain lions. Bamboo cats kinda sound like they could be mountain lions. Voice like a woman crying out somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely, they are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be skeptic. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Not all the time. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank, then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of a Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. Domino. Wayne. I don't see the resemblance. Domino. Let me ask, I don't know. If you think Wayne is a dominoker, maybe he's the ghost of a dead miner. There's something seriously wrong with the guy. And we should definitely look into it, but I don't think he's a ghost. Yeah, ghosts tend to be tied to a specific place, though maybe he's haunting the whole town. He's not a ghost because ghosts aren't real. I've also seen him touch stuff. It does. Are you kidding me? Let's move on, it's just pissing me off. I think we should head back to... Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? To be honest. If there's a missing kid in town, that's probably way more important than whatever else we've been doing. Just to clarify, I don't think she's missing. She's just out with her friends and ignoring her poor old man. Not that I don't appreciate your concern. I don't even know where we'd look aside from the old Maxwell place. What do teens even like to do these days? You don't have to worry about checking up on her there. I'm going there myself once I finish serving. Just let me know if you run into her while you're out. There is an awful lot of mind-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you're suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We are not walking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Nix, we're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to walk around, say a good abandoned gold mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. And hey, maybe we luck out and run into Rosalina while we're looking around. Okay, good. Hopefully we can find out what's wrong with Wayne while we're at it. We were always going to wind up in the mines. I feel like I don't have much of a say in this, but okay. We're always going to wind up in the mines. Well, that's kinda ominous. I'm a little worried about Tabitha. She's not exactly going to be thrilled to see us snooping around the mines. We can be sneaky. I'll make sure to be a good lookout. She'll never even know we were there. I can't stop looking at Gretchen. She's so freaking cute. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I miss this. I missed it too. I mean, so, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? No? I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet me. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you posted. Finally, we're living here. Oh, that was nice. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Potato. Reese, it's Stella. I bought some buddies too. He looks hungry. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? It's his mom, maybe? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Oh, it's a doctor. Nothing strenuous. We promise. What does he have? I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he'll probably need it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now. Anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Timmy would get along super well too. Hi, I'm Timmy, Vivian's kid. We shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures. Let's say who we are. I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Reese's mom turns back to the house. It's the mom or the doctor? Or both? Decide. I'm confused. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. Just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. She sighs again, as if deciding whether to finish her thought. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it will brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Timmy. That will be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me, I know what he can handle. Okay, Jesus, woman, sorry. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... She's trying to help. Okay, yes, fine, you can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Jesus. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. Yeah, but her son is sick. She's worried. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about race. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Timmy. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. I'm not gonna let her walk alone. Either way works for me. Alright, Stella, what is actually up with you and cats? Should I ask that? Doesn't it seem a bit rude? No, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want to make her uncomfortable. Walk with Stella. I'll walk with Stella. We'll meet you there. Can I see something? Monday. Major decisions. Refused boiled peanuts when offered. Found an opossum living in my dresser. Watched Duke die in the woods and called the police. Met Stella's friend Kanika and her mother, Sibyl, and learned about ditchlings. Returned to my cousin's estate before going to bed. Major decisions. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us, with Gretchen and me, I mean. I had fun last night, but it was also kind of an objectively horrible experience. I was a little worried you'd vanish into thin air or lock yourself... I was a little worried you'd vanish into thin air or lock yourself in the estate, never to be heard from again. Keen eyes, Stella's body language feels avoidant, but not towards you. Is everything okay? I'm here to listen if that helps. Yeah. You don't have to hold back around me. Yeah, thanks. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night, and I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. No! If only I dived for that flashlight. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. If only I'd listened to you when you wanted to leave. I'm sorry. You didn't know this would happen. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as just the thing that happened. Like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I'd have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. It's not your fault. Don't know how to break this to you, but if you didn't hesitate last night, we all might have gotten out of there alive. You were so cool and collected in the library. What happened, but we can move forward together. Of course it's not your fault. You know what? In a way it is her fault because she wasn't listening. I tried to warn them and she didn't listen, but on the other hand, she couldn't know that something like that would happen. But it's 50-50, so I'm gonna say what happened, but we can move forward together. And what happened, and we can question our decisions and blame ourselves for what happened until the cows come home, or we can move forward together. Thanks, Timmy, you're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. I'm glad we could talk about this though. I can't imagine what it'd be like to go through something like last night alone. Holy sh... Conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella and Gretchen all whirring around to face the source of the sound. I'm saving. Hello? Fuck off! Whoa, calm down, Gary, it's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're all a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine, it shouldn't be much further. Oh, ooh. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey! You all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. Look at Gretchen, oh my god. That makes sense, they're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? Don't die. That's a very good starter plan, yeah? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Oh. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. They're gonna send me. Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in. What's the third person doing? I take it I'm the one of us you're talking about. What's the third person doing? You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece on their first date? Wow, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. I take it I'm the one going in. Tabitha and I aren't exactly friends, and pretty much all of the miners shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know? It's probably for the best in me. You're good, Kanik, I've got this. See me out, talking to people scares me. You're good, Kanik. I've got this. Oh, Gretchen. You do great. No, I won't, but whatever. Here's those earbuds I mentioned earlier. Kanika has you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's headed your way. Dang, I miss doing this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough. Oh, thanks. I do my best. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah? Okie dokie. Okay. Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance of the mines. Oh, shit. Phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? Try saying something. Won't people notice that I've got earbuds on? Yeah. People these days have all kinds of things in their ears. Have all kinds of things in their ears? It's called multitask. You'll be fine. Nothing to do now but enter the workshop. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow Mine. Explore. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus. Good to know. Go straight to the main office to find your cousin. Approach the nearest group of miners. You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zacks. You got a reason to be bothering us? Met this guy on the butt. Hey, should I say I'm Tabitha's cousin? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, before. Wait, I need to say. I think before I say I'm Tabitha's cousin, better ask about Wayne. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. Why are you talking about him in past tense? I met him last night. Good question. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy you all said was, I guess Yan. And he wasn't, and he hasn't even skipped down, huh? Pretty unexpected turn on events if you ask me. What a relief. Thought something awful had happened to the poor guy. No, press them. What do you think happened to him? What are you, some sort of cop? I don't want to lie. Just tell me what... Should I? I don't want to lie. And if I say I'm Tabitha's cousin, I don't think they will... Just tell me what happened. Should I? Should I say me... I don't want to lie. Just tell me what happened. Fuck. Hey Zax, come on man. No, I've been here decades longer than you and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. Shit. The miners pack up their things and leave. Maybe it was just me, but they seem to think Wayne was dead, right? It wasn't just you. Don't worry about the miners zooming off like that, that's some pretty good info. Approach another group. We head over to the next group of miners. Before you can reach the miners, you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on that awful man in the miner's jacket. What the f- Wait, you shouldn't be up here, it's dangerous. What? Wait, is he... He's a ghost. And maybe he's the guy, yeah, because he's... Oh, did something happen to him in the mines? And that's why he's wearing that? As well? He's like all probably half head missing. Your body seems to think you're dead. Why are you following? What are you? Ghost. Why are you following me? Or the mystical? What are you? What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. He's trying to help. Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey Dim, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Wayne just got the jump on me. Wow, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? Whatever he is, I don't think he's human. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. I don't think he's human. I hate to say it, but between the way those miners talked about him and how the call went to static, what if he's a ghost, like actually a ghost? You hate to say it, still I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. I will hit here. Hey now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want these ghosts harassing demons. Told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. Why would she tell me that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. This just means we're on the right track. I'm not about. I need to talk to Tabitha. I need to talk to Tabitha about this. I need to make her talk to me. The other miners think the guy's dead, even though he's still lurking around the camp. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to talk to more miners. First talk to the miners and then Tabitha. Hey there, can we help you with something? Let me say. Do any of you know a man named Wayne? Look at him. Wayne? Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? I saw him just now. He muttered some creepy stuff to me and disappeared. I knew it. He probably just got back to camp after whatever he went off to do. Hold on a tick. Creepy isn't exactly his MO, you know that, Isaacs. How do you know it was Sam Wayne? I don't recall seeing your face around here before. The name of his... that's what the fox was in. The name on his jacket, just like yours. Wayne. Just like yours, says Smith. So do all of our jackets, but if I switch with Isaacs, that don't make me Isaacs. No, it's gotta be him, there's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town, creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and co-workers? Seems more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes. The miners stand in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard. That's not possible, that's ridiculous. This is messed up. But who would do something like that? I don't know, why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think... No way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her, charms. Wait. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Who was Wayne seeing? Whoa now, if you don't mind, there's no way I'm poking that wasp's nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Should I press them? Should I leave it for... Leave it. I won't press you on it. Good. Yeah, because... Have you fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Because I don't think they're gonna tell me anyway, and... Maybe if I press them, they're gonna be angry like the other ones and they're gonna leave. Weird how? Odd noises in the woods, people getting sick, knocking in the mines. Odd noises in the woods. Nothing but screech owls. People getting sick. The boss looks out for our health. Oh, no, the boss looks out for our... Knocking in the mines? Have you heard any knocking? I don't think so. Can't hear sit down there. Weird animal sightings? Strange question, we don't exactly get out much. What does this have to do with Wayne? That's all on that front, thanks. Anything else? What do you guys think of Tabitha? Now why would you go and ask a question like that? Are you trying to insinuate something? Horrible woman. Now fellas, let's not go besmirching the fine gent lady. If Smith is right, she's got a lot to answer for. Oh. Alright fellas, I think we better cool it and get back to work before any of us say something we regret. You're probably right. Should we check in? Just as a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. Might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of a warning if Tabitha comes out. Still, I want to try and talk to them. Good luck. going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho. He got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why? You see him around? What's that young buck up to? What's he been up to? He's been following me. I think he's been doing a slasher movie, but in real life. I think he might have been murdered and someone's going around wearing his bloody... No. Think up that he had a nasty spot with an ex. Let's see about the ex, I'm curious. It disappeared not long after. Ah, you meant the boss? Far as I know, that never ended. Tabitha. That was Tabitha. That was Tabitha. I had a small suspicion because Isaac said that she has, if everything is true, she has a lot to answer for. So apparently Tabitha, as they said, has been with, she has lots of exes, she had lots of exes and everything. And they were disappearing. Holy shit. Stella audibly gasps. Yeah, I figured he'd just run off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. Oh my god, gross. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed a slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question, did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Wait, is it Tabitha or Peril? Maybe Tabitha, because there is a chance that maybe it's Peril, but let's ask about Tabitha. Yep, yeah. Chunk, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. Good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. Have you noticed anything strange around here lately? All kinds of weird stuff happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean? Noises from the woods? All the time. Howling, screaming, all sorts of fiendish. Caterwailing. Probably just screech owls and bobcats, you old put. Might be, might not be. But I heard something the other night that sent a fear of God shivering down my spine, I tell you. It was probably I saw what made that noise. I saw the creature that made that noise. Pale, hairless, and horribly misshapen with little twisted up faces. The woman stared at you, a look of disquiet in their eyes. I never heard of anything like that up here. Damn, that almost sounds like a ditchling. My grandma used to tell me stories about them when I was a little kid. I guess it's not just my mom. Kanika said. People getting sick? I mean, some of the older miners sure, but I wouldn't call that unusual. Knocking in the mines? You asking us if we're here the Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old-timers. All of us who was here before the machine got brought in know the Tommy knockers. What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers. Are they making fun? Like, it's true. Had a pickaxe stolen too. And when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like I figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going into those old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm going to wind up going down there with you, aren't I? What about weird animal sightings? I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Spooked me something awful. That's nature for you, not always pretty. That wasn't a tumor, it was an egg. There are monsters there. Mystical, leave this place, it's not safe. A darkness looms heavy in the air, can't you feel it? I'm too old to be going anywhere else. Scarlet is where I live, and it'll be where I die, whether that's sooner or later. You know, maybe I'll cash in a few sick days. Head up to see my cousins in Edgefield, just in case. Yeah! That's all on that front. Sure. What do you think of Tabitha? So what do you think of Tabitha? The two men shift uncomfortably. Not the kindest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is, a mind that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are gonna have jobs in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're gonna be next if you keep up that kind of talk. So be it. But a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. That's all. Thanks for the help. They were nice. I learned a lot from them. A pleasure. If that Wayne keeps bothering you, just let us know and we'll whip him into shape. Dimmy? I think we've got a problem. Oh, shoot. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, crap. Good luck. Sorry, Dimmy. And that's our cue. Pardon us. You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in the estate and stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? And what is that ridiculous thing doing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? Are you trying to record me? Oyo! Tabitha snatches the earbuds out of your ears and throws them to the ground. Typical phone-addicted city dwellers. And I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't even drive you back. Okay, look, I don't want you wandering anywhere else. Just stay here for an hour. I can take you back to the estate as soon as my meeting wraps up. Can you please do that for me? You lied about Wayne. Yes. You want to talk. You've got a lot of explaining to do. You lied about Wayne. You lied about Wayne last night. Not only did you know him, but according to some of these people, you were seeing him. That's ridiculous. These people come up with all kinds of rumors when they're bored. I wouldn't believe a word they say. As if I even have the time to date. Think I'd be dating one of my employees of all people? I'm incredibly strict about my boundaries. Who said that? I want names. No. What, you think I'm just going to rat them out? Lies beget more lies. Last night you said you didn't know him. Now you're calling him an employee. Which is it? Tabitha has been following me. Why? Lies beget more lies. Last night you said you didn't know him. Now you're calling him an employee. Which is it? Do you know how many people a mind like this employs? Well, over 100. You honestly expect me to remember everyone that works for me at the drop of a hat in the middle of the night? Sure, you think you're caught up in some earth-shattering contradiction, but I promise that you didn't. I need to get to my meeting. Just stay here until I come get you and do not move a muscle. Tabitha rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbuds. Sorry I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good? Let's just meet at the van. Should I just leave? Yeah, I've been better. Oh shit! You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly, she's doing a delinquency. She's probably fine. Kids would be kids, am I right? No. We should call Oscar. Let's handle that after we catch up with her. Yeah, but let's call him first so he knows, and then go in there. What up? Do you see that? Do you see that? You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards a nearby mine. Do you see that? Look. And look. I think I'm recording. I'm recording for too long. I'm recording for so long. Shit. I need to close it. I need to close it. I'm sorry. That's it, everyone. That's it for this video. It's taking too long. I have no idea what's going on. this is all very strange. Like Tabitha was going out with like lots of people, or are they all lying to me? I have no clue. But I'm gonna learn, okay? I'm gonna learn in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you're enjoying the game as well so far. And yeah, if you did, you can give the thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And yeah, I hope to see you all on the next video.